On March 10th, 1874, East Abington, when it seceded from Abington, turned into Rockland, and ever since then, it has been a rivalry as old as time itself, as these two teams battle it out again for another sports outing, this time for RHS Baseball. My name is Justin Bowman, here with Tommy Welch, the Sassors Rex, for the pregame, and it's going to be another great day at Veterans Memorial Field. It is the Rockland Bulldogs of Rockland, Massachusetts, facing Abington Green Wave. Hello, everyone. My name's, again, Justin Bowman, here with Tommy Welch, the Statosaurus Rex. It should be an absolute fun game. First off, before anything else, make sure we give a big shout out to our sponsors, South Hinton Veterinary Services, Searchlight Senior Services, and Webster Timberlanes. Tommy, we go into this game because Abington won their previous game. They were able to win this game last season 9-3. What do you expect out of both these teams going into this game?
I expect kind of the similar thing we saw in Rockland this season. You know, they've always found a way to just either blow a team out or just win and when it matters. I think Rockland expect the same old. For Abington today, we're also going to see some players from Abington from like the hockey season, like Sean Duggan. Sean Duggan as well, who was actually pretty good when we saw them play Rockland this season.
Yeah, and I mean, they need to get you out there. We saw the base running you to get here on time. It was wonderful. But I mean, yeah, obviously, it's been a long time since we've been on a WRPS broadcast. We are broadcasting live on YouTube and on local programming. So thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that bell over on WRPS Rockland on the YouTube channel. I mean, let's get a recap. What has happened in the past few weeks since the last time we've been on camera here?
Let's see. I went to South Carolina. That's basically it.
Yeah. I mean, Rockland did have a couple games, but remember, we did come back from spring break, so that's a very interesting thing to, point out. They had a few games. Apparently they beat South Shore Votech 29-0. So, I mean, yeah, you know what? That warrants a reaction. It was that bad. But with that being said, we are getting warmed up and we're almost ready to go. So we will take a quick break. And when we come back, it's going to be me, Justin Bowman, and DJ Rocco from Rockland here. This is WRPS Rockland. Welcome back as we get ready for first pitch here, as we see what happens with little technical difficulties, but we are back. Well, it's going to be interesting. Tyler Stady going to be the first one up here for the Green Wave. See what happens here. First pitch, and that's going to be a swing and a high fly ball. Can they get back to grab it? Yes, they can.
That was Hayden Hatch, I believe. You can call him the Grabber.
That's his new nickname?
That's his new nickname, the Grabber.
How have you been, DJ Rock from Rock? It's been a while since we've been on the broadcast.
Excellent. How about yourself, Justin?
I've been doing fantastic. Next up to bat is going to be Shane Sullivan, the pitcher and second baseman. On the mound here, it's going to be, I believe, Braden Nicholson. And that's going to be a line drive down the left sideline. Hit there from Sullivan. He's going to try and go two, and they'll try and get the throw off in time. They can't, and that's going to be a double for Abington. Right down the foul line.
The center fielder, Ryan Solomini.
Solomini is going to be up to bat. But a fantastic hit from Abington to start it off. Obviously, Abington-Rockland, we mentioned it in the pregame, a very heated rivalry. Dates back almost 100 years. That's how intense this rivalry is.
Yeah.
Rockland looking to win it yet again after winning it last season 9-3. The pitch.
Tommy ran here faster than I've ever seen anyone run to up here.
Yeah.
It was impressive.
It was, I think, 1 minute left on the broadcast. And, man, credit to Tommy. As you see a hit there, not over the stadium, it hit the stadium. But, yeah, Tommy was, he was booking it.
Yeah, it was, I would not run that fast.
I mean, they could use him on the Rockland Bulldog team.
He could be a pinch runner.
Yes.
Oh, look at that baseball term.
How about that? He knows the baseball
terms.
But here comes Nicholson. It's going to be a ball. Runner still on second, only one out currently here in the beginning of this game. Nicholson. Another ball just trying to work the count. Nicholson's been one of the best players for Rockland here this season. Swing and a miss, strike three.
As a strikeout sponsored by South Hingham Veterinary Services.
Now batting, number 14, the first baseman, Will Callahan.
Will Callahan now up to bat.
2 outs in the top of the first.
I mean, we talked about it before, but Nicholson, offense or at pitching, he has been one of the best players on the field here for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, for sure.
Look to continue those ways here against Abington. Like we mentioned before, somehow they had a 29-0 win over South Shore Votech before spring break. So, and hit there. It's going to be down the right sideline. Can they get the out at first? Yes, they can. A fantastic grab there, and we will go to the bottom of the first inning. I mean, yeah, exactly what you wanted to, especially in the start of this game, DJ Rocco. And the one thing it's been really inconsistent is the offense for the Bulldogs. And then getting off to a good start offensively could help them out, really get rid of the nerves going into a rivalry game like this.
Yeah, I mean, that was great defense. You get 3 people up, 3 outs, or, well, you know what I mean. But I think their energy's much better than it was before, and seen some good yells.
Yeah, I fully agree. And we'll
Heard some good. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Justin, do you know what you're saying anymore?
I never know what I'm saying.
Same here.
That's why I want to be a commentator. Anyways, Ben Tracy is going to be the person on the mound here for the Abington Green Wave. 6 in the batting order, but first on the mound. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens here. Abington not having a bad season themselves, but records sort of don't matter when it comes to rivalry games. I think you can understand that, especially with everyone else. Once it's a rivalry game, records are almost negligent at that point. They are really focused on just trying to win against a heated rival.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens here. Obviously, it's going to be really interesting to see how this happens. But Griffin Woodward is going to be starting up for the Bulldogs, and Hayden Hatch and Colin Rao. They're having Dustin Ayer in that 4 spot. So we'll see if they can contribute and get some people on base. We remember the last time we did a broadcast, it really was just mental errors by the other team, and then Rockland just took advantage of it. And I guess my point is, I feel like there's still a lot of potential for this Bulldog team, especially if they can capitalize off errors like that. They can do more stuff offensively.
Yeah, for sure. That's a great skill they have, being able to take advantage of mental errors, and I think that's one of the main things that they should focus on if they start noticing a trend there.
Of course, like I said before, we are streaming live here on YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe, Rocco.
Yeah, like, subscribe, turn that bell notification on, and also shout out if you're watching on local access. Much appreciated.
Batting, number 1, the center fielder, Griffin Woodward.
Griffin Woodward will be the first person up the center fielder here for the Bulldogs. Griffin Woodward has been outstanding defensively here for the Bulldogs.
Let's see how he is offensively.
Absolutely.
We barking? Are we supposed to start barking?
I think that's what the bench is doing. That's their new strat. And it there will go
hit the
foul
stadium
tip and hit the stadium.
Hit the stadium. First hit of the stadium.
No over the stadium graphic yet, but
no. Eventually, hopefully, maybe. Who knows? It's baseball. Anything can happen.
The pitch. And that's going to be a grounder over to the left side, but that's going to be foul. So 2 strikes early on. Got to be super careful if you're Woodward. That's going to be low, and that's going to be a ball. Rockland bench trying to get into the head of Abington. And that's going to be a hit over to the left side, and they can't make the grab. Woodward will get the first base.
Now batting, number 20, the shortstop, Hayden Hatch.
Hayden Hatch now up to bat here. One runner on and no outs here in the bottom of the first. We mentioned it before, but the mental mind games trying to get into the head of the pitcher is what Rockland has made it a little bit of a specialty here. Especially, I think you mentioned it was Jake Levy saying no, never.
Believe that was Tommy said that. I don't know much.
That would be hilarious if that was the case.
No, never was great though.
Yeah, that's the best one.
Oh,
And that's a hit. High fly over to the right side over the stadium.
sponsored by Webster Timberlands. And that is a red graphic. That is a red
There we
graphic.
go.
Yep.
Nice little orange graphic here
Yep.
for WRPS Rockland. One of my favorite reels I posted recently. Oh, swing there. That's going to be a strike. Hayden Hatch has been really, really good. He's had some defensive errors, but overall he's been a fantastic player on both sides of the ball. So I'll look to continue those ways here. Trying to go for the out at first. Don't get it. Woodward gets the first back in time. Now here comes the pitch. Hit there over to the left side, but that's going to be foul. Plenty of mustard on that hot dog, but it was just wide left. Hatch definitely has the power. Can he get on base? That's the main question. Turner's going to try and get out at first. They can't. That's going to get 2 runners on for the Bulldogs.
Now batting, number 3, the catcher, Colin Rao.
DJ Rocco from Rockland's favorite player up to bat, Colin Rao. I mean, obviously, if you're getting good contact hitting from everyone in the lineup, this could be a rout sooner rather than later. Trying to frazzle Abington and see what that goal is there. They're going to try and get the out at first, and that's going to be an error. Getting waved home, and he is safe.
That's a RBI sponsored by Searchlight Senior Services.
Griffin Woodward gets signaled home off the error in the
Now
infield.
batting,
What a
number
slide.
6,
What a great
the third
slide there.
And that's what we were talking about, capitalizing off those errors. And that's exactly what they're doing. Dustin Ayer now up to bat. There's yet to be an out in the bottom of the first here. This is a great start here for the Bulldogs.
Already Rockland up 1. Bottom of the first. Ump is telling the players to get in the dugout. Pinch runner on first.
Look at Ty Porter. He's been the pinch runner guy. He's very, very fast, very elusive.
Maybe we'll get Tommy out there. Wherever he is, I don't know. He goes somewhere. I don't know where he goes.
He just goes.
Yeah, he just Tommy's.
Where he goes, I don't know. Obviously, the dugout for Rockland is getting a little bit of a warning because they want to just make sure that they're not like completely out of the dugout when it comes to the heckling. The heckling isn't the bad part, and it looks like it's getting into the minds of Abington. And hit there, swing and a miss. Here comes the pitch from Ben Tracy. And low ball there. Coach Rowe signaling to Ayer to let that ball fly. Does he have the power to get over the infield and possibly bring another run home for Rockland? That's yet to be answered. And that's low. That's going to be another ball.
He's going to bring those pitches up a little bit.
It's 2-2 right now. I mean, they started out with 2 strikes, but got to worry about if the pitcher's a little off his game. But can Dustin Ayer capitalize? And that's going to be a strikeout. Tried to let that ball go, but Ben Tracy will get his first strikeout of the game.
10, the second baseman, Austin Daly.
Still at 1 out,
Rockland up 1 out in the bottom of the first here.
but Austin Daly will be up. His milkshake may bring the boys to the yard, but can he bring a runner home?
We'll see.
And that's a line drive over to the left side. Coach Doyle signaling the Bulldog to go home. What a throw there from Abington, but it is not in time. And trying to go back over the second to throw it. Ty Porter is going to try and get signaled home, but instead stays. That is another RBI for Rockland.
Sponsored by Searchlight Senior
Now
Services.
batting, number 9, the right fielder, Cooper LaRocco.
They should have just held on to the ball there. Just very, very interesting. And the coach is making an early mound visit here. I mean, you tried to get the throw over back to second base, and if it's not on target, you knew that was going to happen. When it comes to it's the risk versus reward thing for baseball.
Yeah, you know, you gotta kind of work it out.
While we have a moment, I feel like this is the perfect time with this mound visit to shout out all the crew for WRPS.
Yes, we have Lucas, Ryan, Ari, Tommy, myself, DJ Rocker from Rockland, Justin, David, Seth, and potentially Colin later. Did I forget anyone? I don't believe so.
I don't think so.
We're good? Good? Okay, we're good.
It's not like last time where Tommy...
Yeah, Tommy stole my gimmick last time.
That was great.
Yeah.
That
was one of the best
The
moments
fact that
we've had.
he didn't tell anyone, and then that happened, that was awesome.
People get a... Oh, the camera's on us.
The camera's on us. Why'd your voice get deepened?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I was looking at the ump, and then I...
But hopefully the mound visit helps Abington here, and that ball is over the stadium.
Oh. Sponsored by Webster Timber Lanes, and almost hit a generator. That would have been fun to see. Maybe if it pulled the fire alarm, that would be exciting.
That would be interesting. I've never had that happen.
Yeah.
A foul ball hit a fire alarm would be very, very interesting.
There was an ouchie my toe call.
I'm telling you, the Rockland dugout just is undefeated with their heckles. If we can get the audio picked up from there, that would be great. And that's going to be a line drive over to the right side. Ty Porter's going to get signaled home. And that's going to get another RBI in for the Bulldogs.
Sponsored by
Now batting,
Searchlight Senior
number
Services.
2, the pitcher, Braden Nicholson.
I'll get it eventually, I swear.
Braden Nicholson now up to bat. A little bit of an talk here with the coach.
You think we might be able to get an umpire fit check today?
Absolutely.
See how that goes.
We'll get it between one of the innings.
We'll find an ump. We'll find an ump.
Rockland looking to continue to pour on the offense here. That's a high ball. Braden Nicholson had a fantastic opening outing. It was a no-hitter with 3 RBIs. I believe 10 strikeouts. Again, they're trying to go for the out at first.
Still only 1 out. Rockland up 3.
That Rockland bench is now being the one that sounds like chickens over there. I mean, they're just continuing to say ball, trying to get the Abington pitcher off his game. And they're going to go for the steal here and try and get the throw over to second, and it's too high. They're going to go home. That is another RBI.
Sponsored by Searchlight Senior Services. We got it on time that time.
The catcher's throw to second has just been not there for Abington.
Excellent jump, though, by the second baseman.
He tried his best.
Excellent jump.
I mean, if he was 8 feet tall, that would have been a perfect throw in time and everything, but the steal take advantage of it. Now it is 4-0.
They should start singing some like sea shanties or something.
What we need to do is, especially one of these innings, we need to get a mic in the dugout.
That would be fun.
Just because I really do believe.
Or maybe get one on David's camera. We can do something like that.
Yeah, because what we're hearing from up here, if we can get like a close-up of that, that would be hilarious.
Very low volume, but yeah, that'd be great.
Ben Tracy trying to get out of this inning, and
Oh.
that's a high fly ball over to the left side. That ball made it all the way up to the stands. Luckily, not the production booth. Not over the stadium, but almost over the cameras. Oh, my goodness.
Didn't you get hit by a baseball once?
Yes.
Okay.
That was when I was very young.
Which was a very long time ago.
Very,
So-
yes.
Unc Justin.
Back in 1875. I remember it like it was yesterday.
How about the Salem witch trials?
They were awesome. I got second row seats for about £2.
Rocco.
What are we even talking about?
Trials went 1620.
Same thing.
I mean,
Mr. History over here.
I mean,
Mystery.
yeah,
Oh, Scooby-Doo.
Mr. History.
Yeah.
Yeah, how was the Civil War, Justin?
That's
Oh,
a little
it
better.
was awesome. And that's going to be a walk there for the
There we
Bulldogs.
go.
Still only out one out here for the Bulldogs.
Number 24,
It's been a
the
fantastic
first
showing
baseman,
here in the bottom of the first.
Jake Levy.
Jake Levy now up to bat. Usually the pitcher, but now he's the first baseman. So we'll see what happens here. And looks like we're going to have a pinch runner come in as well. This time it's going to be Liam McCrory coming in for Braden Nicholson. Abington trying desperately to get out of the bottom of the first without more damage. The pitch here for Abington.
Oh.
And that ball is over the stadium.
Sponsored by Webster Timberlanes.
You didn't even have to pull out the card for
Nope,
that.
I got that one. I think I figured it out now. Shout out to our sponsors.
Yeah. We'll give another shout out at the bottom of the first. How about that?
Yeah, sure.
When we're going into the start of the second.
Maybe we can even get a graphic. Ooh, we might be able to even get a graphic.
Of course. Make sure you tune in for tea time.
Yeah.
In the
cheap
fourth
time.
inning, we will not elaborate until the fourth inning for that. And that's going to be a strikeout. So that's 2 outs finally for Abington. But all the way to the bottom of the order, Caleb Wallow will be up to bat.
Batting number 12, the left fielder, Caleb Wallow.
Caleb Wallow now up to bat for the Bulldogs, swinging for the fences. All he got was air.
Have we seen a home run yet?
No, we got very close one time. I believe by the opposing team the last time we were on a broadcast.
I
But
think we got a triple one time.
yes,
I don't believe we've gotten a home run.
and that ball go right into the dirt there. Still runners on first and second. Now with 2 outs though. Abington looking to just get out of this inning. And trying to swing for the fences again. That is strike 2. Rockland's just going for broke here. They're just trying to really get the most bang for their buck when it comes to hitting here. And that ball will be a little over to the right side. And Tracy trying to get that third out here of the first, and that's going to be, oh, it's going to be off of the catcher. Can they get that out at first, though? They can. A potential bases loaded situation avoided by Abington, and that will be the end of the first, as the score will be Rockland 4, Abington Green Wave 0. We're here back in the booth. It should be it's a wonderful day here at Veterans Memorial Stadium. I mean, the weather is just perfect.
Do you mind if I say something real quick?
Absolutely.
All right. Can you step like that way just a tiny bit?
Yeah.
All right. Ready? This is for a reel. I'd say that defense, that whole inning actually was pretty good. All right, end of reel.
There
Thank
we
you.
go. We'll mention that at the end. But I mean, we
Gonna clip
mentioned
farm every once in a while.
We mentioned hot dogs earlier.
Yeah.
We have a little time before we start the second here. What's your favorite type of hot dog?
New York system, steamed bun. They're called gaggers.
Steamed bun?
Yeah, gaggers on a steamed bun. And then you got to get a little yellow mustard, which I hate, but it's good on that. And then you get...
Not a big mustard guy?
Not a big
I'm
mustard
not a big
guy.
mustard guy either, so it makes sense.
Chili, it's more of a meat sauce. And then you get onions and then celery salt. And it's the best hot dog you'll ever eat.
I'm more of a grilled bun type of guy.
Yeah, see, I don't know. It depends. That's specific. I can't have it any other way.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't had like the Fenway Frank traditional style. I've had a Fenway Frank, obviously, but I haven't had the traditional style with like all the toppings and stuff. I'm not a topping guy.
Really?
Just in general, I'm not a topping guy. It's more of if my go-to would actually be a burger, a bacon cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Can't
beat a burger.
You can't go wrong with that. Get some lettuce.
Actually, I had
get
a
some
burger.
lettuce. Get some
Really
mayonnaise
bad
on
burger.
it. Oh,
Just a couple weeks ago. It's
Really?
terrible. Yeah. I'm not going to say the name of the place, but it was at a concert venue, and it was a small. It was like a.
was it worth like $70 because it was at a concert?
It was like $20, and it looked fantastic. And then I just took a bite of it. There was no flavor. It was.
I had a
For batting, number 3, the catcher, Sean Duggan.
We'll get some more food talk later on, but Sean Duggan now up to bat here for the Green Wave. Ray Nicholson looking to continue his dominance on the mound. That's going to be a line drive over the shortstop. Hayden Hatch will make the throw in time. Levy the grab there.
Already 1 out that quick into the inning. Hayden Hatch has been on the top of his game recently.
Now batting,
Yeah, and I mean, it just
number 12,
the difference of errors
the
from both
pitcher,
sides, especially in the
Ben
first inning,
Tracy.
it's proven to be really costly. And I mean, Rockland, if they're going to continue to not have errors and not have problems, they're going to it's going to be smooth sailing for this team. Of course, when you have your best pitcher on the mound, that helps out a little bit. So.
Yeah, for sure.
Nicholson, swing and a miss. And another swing there. That one is not over the stadium. We won't play the graphic because it did hit the
It hit
stadium.
the stadium. That's 2 hit of the stadium.
By
sorry?
a technical, it's 3 hit the
3.
stadium.
Wow, look at that.
It's by a technicality. It hit the stadium and then went over it. So, and hit there over to the left side. And I believe one of the fans actually made the catch. Unbelievable. I think a fan made the catch there. That was very impressive on that foul ball.
Indeed, they did.
What type of foul? Like water, chicken? Language? What are we talking about here?
And that's going to be a strikeout there for Rockland. We were talking about how.
Hold on. That strikeout was sponsored by South Hingham Veterinary Services.
But I mean, someone made the catch there on the foul ball. One of the fans.
Wow, look at that. They should get them on the team. You think you'd catch a foul ball?
It depends on the trajectory, you know? I feel like in a certain thing, I could. It depends on the situation, though. There's going to be a foul tip there, so that'll be a strike.
Already 2 outs in the top of the second. Rockland up 4.
Colin McNeil up to bat. As the Green Wave are trying to get back in this game. Like we said, though, 2 outs already. Nicholson trying to make it 3 without be a ball. And that's going to be a strikeout again for Braden Nicholson.
Again, sponsored by South Hingham Veterinary Services. Rockland has been really, I don't want to commentate or curse them, but excellent on their defense today.
They have honestly been really well. Like we said before, it's the errors. The errors have been giving up multiple runs here for the Bulldogs because of the Green Wave's lapses of defensive adjustments, and Rockland's been able to capitalize. I mean, from what we're seeing right now, it looks like they're in firm control of this game. We'll see what happens here.
What?
Move over a little bit. We sit down in the air. My apologies, but I was trying to signal him to move over a little bit because he
He's
was
pointing. I wasn't sure if I had something on my hand or something.
Well, no, we're playing charades. You know?
Yeah.
Well, we'll do rock paper scissors. That can be a segment.
I think I could beat Tommy at rock paper scissors.
Ooh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe.
You think you could beat me at rock paper scissors? I don't know. I think I get you.
Now we have a segment.
All right. At the top of the 5th, we're gonna do it.
There we go. While Tommy does his stat segment, it will be with Tommy and DJ Rocco from Rockland.
Oh.
And then we'll get the rock paper scissors battle. Then how about that? And so a little bit of a
Give you a little
there.
break today.
Yeah.
There we go. You
I
need
mean,
it.
No, honestly, I'm like we said before, but over the course of the season for WRPS, it's just been awesome.
Yeah,
Everyone,
yeah.
we mentioned it, a little bit of a shameless plug, but it did mention with Seth Rzuski, our producer, on Behind the Mic. And we were just talking about WRPS in general, just how everyone loves their jobs. And they just love being together. And this has just been an awesome group, especially this season.
Yeah, for sure. Everyone really, especially Lucas, everyone loves participating here. We all have fun. That's why we do it. But if you want to help us, you can donate to the WRPS Scholarship Fund. That helped me, and that will help everyone up here. So if you're able to, donate to that.
That's a good advertisement
Yeah, that's
placement
pretty
there.
good.
Nice. So now back to the top of the order. Remember, they went through the entire order, and now that's going to be a bunt there by Griffin Woodward. Goes through the hands of the pitcher, and that's off of the first baseman. That is going to be a bunt single there from Griffin
20,
Woodward.
The short.
You know, not a lot of bunts. You don't see a lot of bunts. You see
Not
more
really.
bunt cakes than bunts.
That's true.
We should have brought bunt cakes and just thrown them.
Since we brought it up, I mean, we might even do the rock, paper, scissors at the end of this inning.
All right, we can do that.
You and Tommy, you and Tommy on the time, and that's a great hit over there to right field. Can they make the grab? No, they can't. They almost didn't make it to second, but it'll be safe.
Now batting, number 3, the catcher, Colin Rouse.
The right fielder for Abington could not make that grab, and all of a sudden, 2 runners on as DJ Rocco dances behind the camera.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Make sure you tune in for the top of the third with Tommy Welch and DJ Rocco from Rockland as we get some stats, and then we're gonna have a little bit of a rock paper scissors battle.
Yep.
A little bit of a heated rivalry. But for Rockland, they're looking to continue to build this lead.
Ooh.
That is a fantastic hit. High fly ball over to center field, but they make the grab.
Beautiful hit, though.
It was. It's the trajectory of the hit that will help you out. If it's line
Now
drives
batting,
that are far
number
and
6,
gets over the head of the outfielder,
third
that's
baseman,
exactly what you want.
Dustin
They have the power to
Ayers.
do it.
Yeah.
They hit it a little too high a few times. So
And Bika is in our presence, along with Mr. Kimball, straight across from us, if anyone was wondering.
shout out to both of them. Just enjoying the game. I mean, obviously, always a great game whenever you're at Veterans Memorial Stadium. That's going to be a grounder over to the right side. Can they make the out at first? They can. Runners advance to second and third, though, so it will be 2 outs.
Now batting, number 10, the second baseman, Austin Daly.
Austin Daly now up to bat. Last time Austin Daly was up, there was a hit that turned into an error, that turned into a run scored. Could we see another run scored as a result from an Austin Daly hit?
Everyone anticipating him making this here on the bases.
2 runners in scoring position, so just a halfway decent hit can definitely bring both of them home with the speed and agility that these Bulldogs have. Jake Levy, man.
Yeah.
He is one of a kind. That's going to be a low ball to the right side. Who's a strike? My apologies.
Ooh.
Umpire faked me out.
Umpire fake check.
Yeah. And swing and a miss. That'll be strike 3. And as we go into the top of the third, it's going to be Rockland 4, Green Wave 0. I will take a quick break, and when we come back, Tommy the Sassars Rex and DJ Rocco from Rockland. This is WFS Rockland.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
All right, we are back on WRPS Rockland, and DJ Rocco from Rockland here, joined by, for the first time, I believe since hockey, a year ago, DJ Tommy Welch. How you doing, Tommy?
Well, last time we did this, I wasn't a DJ here, so this is fun.
That's true.
Yeah, so Rockland having 7 hits through 2 innings, Abington having 1. They're both tied on strikeouts. The Abington pitcher, 34 pitches, and Braden Nicholson with 19.
That's I think Rockland has been pretty good, but that last inning was a little shaky. How do you feel about that?
It's a little shaky, They're still winning, so I think that's a good sign.
Yeah. All right, Tommy. Do you want to do the thing everyone's been waiting for?
Let's do it.
All right, are we in camera? Ready?
Now batting, number 9.
Whoa! That was a rock scissor. Get out of here! Get out of here! It's cheating. I can't believe this. Did you see that?
All I saw was a fake out of a.
That was a rock scissor going on there.
That was very impressive. He's been catching you off guard these past few broadcasts. What's been going on, DJ Rocco?
He didn't win.
Now here we go, top of the third. We got to get a sequel to that, at least into next game.
I think
Or
maybe
whatever
we'll,
game
we'll
get
make
in.
this a game thing. We'll do it once a game.
Nicholson with the pitch here. That's going to be a low ball, but always a big shout out to Tommy Welch. Always a pleasure to have him on as a stat guy.
Always giving us the important information.
It really is impressive hearing all the stats. Just how Rockland, it's the limited mistakes. We keep going back to that because that has been really the difference maker.
Yeah.
And you can absolutely see it. Ray Nicholson going to continue his dominance on the mound, but what a line drive there for Abington. Rockland able to get to that ball with Griffin Woodward.
Now batting, number 4, the right fielder, Jake Lenahan.
Colin Henry, the one to get on base there. It's the back of the order. Maybe the savior here for the Green Waves is trying to swing the momentum the other way. Nice swing there. Trying to capitalize on no outs yet here for Abington here in the top of the third. The pitch by Nicholson, that's going to be a strike. Nicholson taking his time.
Was that a
Now batting,
strikeout?
number
It was.
23,
Oh, sponsored
the
by South Hingham
shortstop,
Veterinary Services.
Tyler Sadie.
That's what I thought. I was like, you didn't say strikeout. Normally you give me the cue, and I'm like, all right.
Well, I didn't even see him. It took him a second to walk off. So
I was confused there.
Yeah, it took him a second to walk off, so I thought it was just a normal strike, but it was a strikeout. I mean, Nicholson, the ball's going so fast, we don't know what's a strikeout
Yeah.
and what's not. And Nicholson here. That's going to be a ball, 1-1. PJ Arco from Rockland tasting the air. That's going to be a low ball. Thought about stealing second Abington, but decides against it. Walker looking to try and keep this a 4-0 game going into the bottom of the third.
It's a little warmer than I planned on up here.
That is true. Strike. It's a pretty nice day out here.
The jacket is in a little bit of jeopardy right now. It might come off. I'm not sure yet.
Oh.
Well, yeah. We'll see. We'll see.
And they're going to go for the steal. Instead, that's going to be a foul tip. That is over the stadium.
Sponsored by Webster Timberlanes. It went over the Snack Shack once.
It did?
That was
Really?
interesting. Yeah. You were there.
Oh, yeah, I was there. I don't know. The game's meshing together. Swing and a miss. That's another strike. That's going to be a strikeout.
Sponsored by South Hingham Veterinary Services.
Nicholson's just been having himself a day. He's been.
Now
Oh, did you hear that siren?
Number 1.
They're coming to take him. He's so good.
Yeah.
Shane
They need
Sullivan.
a wellness check on him because he's playing unconscious right now. Nicholson has been having a very, very fantastic season on the mound here for the Bulldogs. It's crazy to think that he's only a junior as well.
Yeah.
Junior sophomore, I believe. He's still an underclassman, so he's still going to be on the team at least one more season. And that's a line drive to the right side, but that'll be foul.
That was entirely the wind. The
Yes.
wind just picked up. So shout out to the wind if you're a Rockland fan. The wind speaks like Pika.
So here comes Nicholson again, looking to try and get that third out. They go for the steal. Instead, it's going to be a line drive. Can it be over the head of Woodward? Yes, it can. Signaling home is the green wave. Trying to get the throw at second. It's safe. And that will be the first RBI for Abington.
Now 4-1 Rockland, top of the third inning. 2 outs.
Now batting, number 11, the center fielder, Ryan Solomini.
Ryan Solomini now up to bat. What a fantastic hit there. Probably one of the best hits we've seen today from both sides. So Solomini will look to try and get another runner in for the Green Wave. At 2 outs still. A good hit was bound to happen, but it's whether or not Nicholson can shake it off. And that's going to be a high fly ball. Can they get the out?
Did he catch it?
Do not know. We couldn't see it from this angle, but
I thought David was going to get popped right there.
he got real close to it
Yeah.
too. So
Yeah, that's the big section right there. Shout out to David for being in the lineup. Hit. Yeah.
shout out to WRPS Rock.
Yeah, shout out to everyone on camera. Oh, maybe not. Lucas, but
Oh! And that's going to be a ball there. Nicholson's starting to feel the pressure a little bit. Got to try and collect yourself and just try and get out of this inning. That's all you really have to worry about at this point. About halfway through this contest, Rockland's still holding on to a 3-run lead. That is a fantastic hit. High fly ball to left field. And that will be grabbed. That will be the last out. We will go into the bottom of the third. Rockland 4, Abington 1. We'll take a quick moment to talk about all of our sponsorships. We'll get the graphic up real quick.
Yeah.
Because they are a fantastic and integral part of WRPS Rockland.
Yeah, thank you to our sponsors, South Hingham Veterinary Services, Searchlight Senior Services, and of course Webster Timberlanes, where we held our first, I don't know if it's going to be an annual thing, but we held our first ever bowling fundraiser for the WRPS Scholarship.
I would love for that to be I'm a big bowling guy myself, so I would love for that to be.
I think that was that 2 years ago? I think it was 2 years ago.
2
Maybe
years
we'll have
ago,
to bring
wow.
that back. I don't know. It was 2 years? Yeah, that's what Lucas said, so we got to listen to Lucas.
Wait, 84 years ago.
Yeah, 84.
Wow.
You were what, like 7 then, or?
Yeah, do you think you could get a strikeout?
Ooh, who's the pitcher? Oh, the batter.
Well, no, I'm talking about bowling.
Oh, bowling.
What's your ability at getting strikes?
I'm not a very, I haven't bowled in years.
Who are you going against? Prime David Ortiz.
Yeah, we got Babe Ruth on.
Yeah.
On, Yep. We'll march forward there.
But I mean, we're going back to this game. We'll focus back on Abington. Honestly, a good little shit for Abington. It feels like the momentum's now swinging in their way. They're able to get that third out, luckily because of the fantastic outfield defense. But Nicholson's starting to feel the pressure a little bit. So the next time he's on the mound is going to be something to look out for.
Yeah, for sure. And it's just that one RBI is kind of tightening it a little bit. It's only 4, so they'd need to get 7 more. No, 9 more. What? I don't know. They got to get the mercy rule. That's how you win.
That's how you win it and have it be no more innings. Yes, that it's 10 is the rule, unless you're South Shoreville Tech for some reason. But that's a different story. I mean, right now it looks like Rockland is in firm control of this game, but it was a 9-6 game the last time they played. These are two teams that despise each other in a good way. The energy is going to bounce off each other, and they're going to have a good contest no matter what. Swinging and missing, strike 1 there.
Ryan just hit the stretch of his life. That was crazy.
And that's going to be a foul tip, strike 2. Those are the best stretches, though.
Yeah.
I had a back stretch one time, and I was seeing stars at how good it was. Oh, my goodness. And that's going to be into the dirt, so that's going to be a ball. Got to get one of those back rollers, too.
I have Icy Hot that rolls on my back.
Close enough. The pitch here. And that's going to be a grounder. Oh, trying to grab it was the pitcher. It goes off of his glove. Going to try and get the out. Save!
Oh, that was good. I like that one.
That was close, but a fantastic base run there. And Rockland will get on first base.
The pitcher, Braden Nicholson.
Cooper LaRocco able to get on base. A little bit of a visit there between the Abington coach and the umpire.
Lucas, getting a little close there.
Lucas, maybe we can get a little bit of zoom there. Never mind.
Nope.
It was
okay. Come on, Lucas.
It was very quick.
It was very quick. But they were touching stomachs.
They were chit-chatting it up. Tune in for the before the start of the 4th inning as we get ready for the umpire fit check. So that should be interesting.
Lucas, you know what ump we want to fit check, right?
You know it.
Okay.
It's weird because they're both wearing, as you see,
very
trying to get the out at first. But it's very weird. The umps are wearing like different jackets, but the same color variants. But it's
interesting.
It's slightly different. And that's going to be a high fly ball over to the right side. Can they make the grab? Yes, they can.
First out of the bottom of the 3rd here.
Now batting, number 24, the first baseman, Jake Levy.
I don't know what it is with insects and trying to attack me during
There's a lot of insects that go after
Last time it was a fly. This time it was a bee. I don't.
Next time it's gonna be a wasp, and then it's just.
Please no.
It's just gonna keep increasing threat.
Anything but that. My goodness. A locust just comes out of nowhere. Jake Levy up to bat here. 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd. Rockland holding on to that 3-run lead, 4-1 total. And that's going to be safe.
Still the bee?
No, it was a fly this time.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you know what that means.
They're both teaming up at this point.
Yeah, they're teaming up on you.
They're not a fan of us doing our commentary on WRPS Rocket, I believe.
No, we stole their jobs.
That is true. They have jobs?
Yeah, they land on our mics and go bzzz.
Ah, okay.
Ooh.
As we see a line drive hit over there and trying to make the grab, but it's not in time. Levy will get the first base. So that's 2 runners on. They single there for Jake Levy.
Number 12, the left fielder, Caleb Wallow.
Still 4-1 here, Rockland up.
And for everyone else who wants to know what the score is, we have a great score bug
Yep.
made by Ari.
Yep, shout out to Ari. Making all the, I believe, most if not all of the graphics.
Yeah, she's been awesome. And that's going to be a bunt there. They're going to try and get the out at first, which they do, but that's a sacrifice bunt, and that's going to get runners on second and third, respectively. Smart play by Caleb Wallow, so they're going to try and capitalize and get some RBIs.
Now batting, number 4, the center fielder, Griffin Woodward.
Griffin Woodward now up to bat, the center fielder. Griffin Woodward had some good hits earlier on in the game, so it makes sense that they trust him to try and get some more RBIs for the Bulldogs.
Is Maddie not here today? Maddie Leon Cavallo?
I don't think she's in the lineup today.
Oh, interesting.
She's on the. I saw her during warmups, but she's getting a little break.
Okay. Deserved. Well deserved
Swing
break.
and miss. Strike one.
Oh, I'm going to stand over here. I can see better.
But Abington looking to keep it at a 3-1 lead. And that's a great hit there by Griffin Woodward. They're going to try and get the out. Yes, they can. I stumble on my words. They didn't stumble on making that play. Abington will keep it as a 4-1 deficit going into this game. And we're going to take a quick break and do the umpire fit check.
We'll be right back. We'll be right back. All right. Zoom in on him.
DJ Rocco from Rockland, it is time for your favorite segment,
The umpire fit
the
check.
umpire fit check.
All right, let's get a camera on the ump. I believe we have one. All right, there he is. All right, so we got some nice gray pants. But it's interesting. We got this nice blue, red, and white with the red and white striped jackets. The hats, you know, it's a good hat.
It's very interesting. They're not wearing the same uniform.
Well, yeah, you normally get the 2 different umps, and do they come together? do they carpool?
Well, they all come from the same area.
Oh,
They're generated in a factory.
Is there like Umpville? Is that how that works?
Umpville.
It's like a senior community, but it's just all umps.
Yes.
All right,
that's
thank you,
exactly
Lucas.
how it goes.
Much appreciated.
But we'll go back to us. I mean, here we go. Going into the 4th inning. It should be a fun one. Nonetheless, it's been a very defensive battle-focused game. They had that first inning where there was a lot of runs scored. But overall, I mean, capitalizing on the errors have been the big thing. But this is the inning to watch out for Nicholson. Can he capitalize on this and make sure that there's no issues? Because he let a run scored. It was a fantastic hit by Abington. But this is where you sort of see now, does it play mentally a factor? That's what happens here.
Justin, I see you're back to the no water here. Didn't bother to bring the water today.
I did bring water, actually.
You just didn't bring it with you? Up here?
It's downstairs in the production booth, and I drank about half of it.
Oh, okay.
So I got a little water in my system. Hit there, now we'll hit the stadium.
5 hits at the stadium?
A lot more hits at the stadium than over the stadiums that we've noticed.
I feel like it's easier to hit the stadium than go over the stadium. You gotta have a really good foul to go
That's how
over.
you earn the sponsorship.
Hmm.
But Callahan here, that's going to be a hit over to the left side. That's fair. And they'll just get a single off that, but a great hit from Callahan will get the Green Wave on base.
Now batting, number 3, the catcher, Sean Duggan.
Sean Duggan will be up to bat here for the Green Wave. about halfway through this game. This is definitely where the Green Wave are looking to try and get back in this game and make it a little more competitive, a little more of a close game. Swing and a miss. Nixon will hit the first bat of the 4th inning. Some of the monitor. And they get 2 on him. And they can! An error there for Oakland. A rare one at that. And that will make it 2 runners on, 0 outs.
I think we'll have a little tea time at the bottom of the 4th.
Now batting, number 12, the pitcher, Ben Tracy.
I'm very excited for tea time.
Yeah.
Especially bottom of the 4th. It was supposed to be top of the 4th, but since Rockland's on offense in the bottom of the 4th, it makes more sense.
Yeah, I think it's a little better, you know.
A little better.
Doyle wants him to hit another one.
Nicholson's just trying to make sure he keeps his composure here. 2 straight hits allowed. Swing and a miss. And the pitch here, and that's going to be over the stadium.
Again in that little area where the generator is. Sponsored by Webster Timberlanes. Not that area over the stadium. Just
the area of the stadium's sponsored by Webster Timberlanes.
There's a lot more cars there than normal, which makes me a little concerned. If it hits Seth's truck, that's okay, though. That'll be the next Instagram reel.
And hit there. And that's a high fly ball, and that's going to be over the stadium.
Oh! Wow, that was close.
Very close.
Sponsored by Webster Timberlanes. That almost hit like 2 different cars. That was
unfortunately one of them was the producers.
Yeah, that was very close. Oh, there's Matty.
And that's going to be a grounder up the middle. It's going to make a weird bounce, and they're going to try and get the double play out of it. They will!
You know, first out of the top of the 4th, I believe. Yep.
First 2 outs.
First 2 outs. Look at that.
Double play there from Rockland. A very good double play nonetheless. Runner on 3rd, though, so you got to be a little careful.
Now batting, number 6, the left fielder, Colin McNeil.
Colin McNeil up to bat. But for Nicholson, it's going to be interesting to see if he can get out of this. Defense has been helping him out. And that's going to be a high fly ball, and that's going to be over the stadium.
Sponsored by Webster Timberlands. A lot of those today. There was
the
none.
The moment we talked about it is when they're like, oh, Webster Timberlands needs some more love.
Yeah,
we love Webster Timberlands.
Yeah, shout out to Webster Timberlands. Shout out to all our sponsors.
Yeah. And that's going to be a grounder over to the left side. And that's going to be foul, right on the foul line. Nicholson looking to get out of this inning unscathed. He's going to have to get through McNeil to do it. Pitch here from Nicholson, and that's going to be over to the right side. And looking for another hit there, and that's going to be another strikeout for Nicholson.
Sponsored by Searchlight South Hingham Veterinary Services.
That's what we don't want to do is mix up the sponsors, but again, I appreciate everyone for tuning in, whether it's on YouTube, like and subscribe, or on local programming.
Yeah, for sure. And that was an interesting inning there. Went by pretty quick. Last few halves. I didn't say halves.
It's supposed to be halves, is it not?
No.
Oh.
Like the last few have.
Well,
like, okay, here's your next reel. There you go.
Well, you learn something new every day. But, I mean, we'll go back to the game. I mean, it has been very, very interesting just off the fact that they've had their issues, but they've been able to fix themselves. Nicholson had those 2 straight hits, and the defense was able to make a double play, and he's able to get a strikeout. And that has been the case for that. But we'll take a quick 15-second break, and when we come back, more WRPS action. We'll be right back.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond. In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate.
Welcome back to tea time.
Yeah.
Welcome to the 4th inning as we get ready as a popular segment from the last time we were here. It's time for some tea time. DJ Rock from Rockland, thank you for joining us for tea time.
Yeah, Justin Bowman, thank you for joining me.
Of course, we're going to see our first
How
batter
about
here.
it? Number
See what
20,
happens here.
The shortstop, Hayden Hatch.
Hayden Hatch will be the first one up bat. They still have the same pitcher on for Abington. Ben Tracy will look to make the 4th inning a quick one for the Green Wave.
Ben Tracy been a solid pitcher so far.
Absolutely. He has allowed 4 runs, but I mean, it's really all been in 1 inning, and he's been fantastic. Low ball, so that's going to be 1-1 count. Beautiful day, the birds chirping.
You can hear the nice crack of the bat.
The trees turning green. Finally see reminiscences of spring, even though it's still 40 degrees on some days, but
Lucas shivering.
the wind picking up the moment we decided to do tea time.
Thank God for these windscreens.
And that's a fantastic hit over to the left side. And that's going to be over the head. That's going to go 2. Will they consider him going 3? No. Just another fantastic hit.
Nice little double there.
A golf clap.
Number 3,
A golf clap.
The catcher,
For the
Colin
Bulldogs.
Rao.
Colin Rao now up the bat. It would be really unfortunate if this was the longest inning.
Can't break gimmick.
Absolutely. I mean, a fantastic hit. I had to get a golf clap in there. Like we said before, Colin Rao, DJ Rocker from Rockland's favorite player. Going for the hit is Colin Rao over the middle, and they make the grab. Can they get the throw to first? Yes, they can, and that's actually going to be safe, actually,
Wow.
for the Bulldogs.
I didn't think that one was going to be safe.
Immaculate.
Yeah. Astounding.
Indubitably. So that's 2 runners on. Pinch runner comes on, Ty Porter. I see why you like this segment.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's nice and calm.
A little chill, you know.
You hear
Now batting.
You hear our very loud
The
announcer,
third baseman,
Yes.
who should really tone it down a little
Justin
bit.
Air.
this is gonna really highlight the bench going off. They haven't gone off recently when it comes to heckling.
No.
See what happens here. It's an air, and then Ty Porter's gonna get the throw and steal actually over to second.
Wow.
So runners on second and third, no outs.
Great little steal there.
Absolutely.
The umpire's trying to get on second base.
And that's going to be a hit over to the left side, and that will be foul.
Windy day here at Rockland, Mass.
Veterans Memorial Stadium. Shout out to the drone footage, the updated drone footage from last time.
We're trying to get the weather here. Do a little weather report.
Of course, as it is tea time.
Yeah.
Dustin Ayer now up to bat though. Hit there over to the left side, and that will not drop. That'll be foul.
It's currently 55 here. Feels a little colder than that. That's because it feels like 52.
How about that?
There you go.
Nice, calm little spring day.
Yeah.
Some baseball. The swing of the bat is definitely some ASMR.
Yeah.
That's a hit another one over to the right side this time. Almost hit the shed. And that's going to be a little to the far side.
A strikeout?
I actually will call that a strikeout. Very interesting call there.
Now batting, number 10, the second baseman, Austin Daly.
Austin Daly now up to bat. It's always a great day at the stadium. Hear the making of popcorn. Sounds nothing like popcorn.
No.
Never mind. Nevertheless, Austin Daly up to bat. Went out for the green wave, but 2 runners on. Still plenty of chances for Rockland to score. Abington looking to try and get out of this inning unscathed. The many wondrous voices of spring, the rustling of microphones, and they're going to try and get the steal. Trying to get the steal home, but trying to catch him by surprise. But they do get out there, so now it's 2 outs. So you still have the runner on third. But Rockland getting over aggressive, and it just didn't pay off.
No. You know, it was a good little, as Elvis Costello says, don't get cute. And they got a little too cute.
Now going for the swing there, and that's going to be a strikeout. And that will do it here for the 4th inning as we get ready for the 5th inning. DJ Tommy Welch is supposed to be up here, so we'll try and get him up here, but we will take a quick break. And when we come back, this is WRPS Rockland live on YouTube. Welcome back here as we get ready for the 5th inning. It's going to be Tommy Welch here. This time with me. I'm not going to do rock, paper, scissors this time, but should be a fun one. Tommy, what we got for stats?
Rockland with 11 hits. Abington only finding 5. Rockland with a impressive 6 strikeouts. Abington having 6 as well. As I made a mistake, Rockland actually only has 5.
I mean, still, Braden Nicholson, nevertheless, you can admit, he's having a fantastic day.
Yep. For pitches, Abington's pitcher has 57, with Braden Nicholson getting 50.
Yeah, and I mean, what have you seen from both these sides? Because besides that first inning, there hasn't been a lot of scoring. It's really been a defensive battle for both sides.
Yeah, it has been really a defensive battle. It's just, Rockland has just been knowing what they got to do, and they've just been executing it to the highest degree.
Thank you so much, Tommy. And with that, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, DJ Rocker from Rockland, and we will be back here for the 5th inning. This is WRPS Rockland.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate! Start of the 5th inning here. We have Colin Henry up to bat here for the Abington Green Wave. Still a 4-1 lead here for Rockland.
Now, a quick shout out to Colin for showing up to help us out here.
Absolutely.
So now I've shouted out everyone here.
Tommy can't get you with that now. So
No. Colin can, though.
that's going to be a swing over the middle. It's going to be a grounder. Can they get the out at first in time? Yes, they can. You do not know how happy I am to not do tea time with that voice. That was a little too long when we had to do that, but that's going to be the first out for the Bulldogs here in the 5th.
Now batting.
This is the first day in a while, first broadcast in a while, I had to put product in my hair.
You put product in your hair?
A little bit of forming, because for some reason my hair just decided to go all over the place.
Wow.
But luckily you got some forming paste.
Okay.
some hair from base, so that helped out with that.
Oh,
Oh,
hit the, no, kind of bumped the stadium. I wouldn't even call that a hit. That was kind of like a bounce to the stadium.
yeah, like a boost.
A boost?
You mentioned the word screen earlier, and I immediately thought of the screen door thing from the football time. Nicholson looking to continue his dominance on the mound. 5 strikeouts in this game. Has slowed down from the first few innings, but still a very valuable player here for Rockland. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Lehman going to try and get on base here. And that's going to be a foul tip there. Luckily not a strikeout. Lehman will get one more opportunity. And swing and a miss.
Little strikeout there, sponsored by Searchlight
Now batting,
South Hingham Veterinary
number
Services.
23,
Almost. We're getting there.
We're getting there.
Next season we'll have it down to a T.
T, you say?
Oh boy. But yeah, he tried to swing for the ball. He got nothing but air. So that's another strikeout. That's the 6-1 for Nicholson.
Good thing that wasn't just an air.
Nicholson trying to go from 6 to 7 when it comes to his strikeouts. Everyone's shaking their head up here. Just 'cause I've said that. High fly ball, though, over to the right side, and that will be over the stadium.
Sponsored by Webster Timberlanes. We're getting better. We're getting better.
Nicholson with the pitch here. That's a very good hit over to the left side. Can they make the grab? No, they can't. A valiant diving effort. And as a result, he will get the second. That will be a double there for Abington.
Now batting, number 1, the second base.
Diving for it was Caleb Wallow, but he couldn't make the grab. Very close to it. Would have been a fantastic play, but so get a little pitcher catcher visit. We can get a zoom in on that. See what they're talking about. It was a quick one, but they were just talking over strategy, it seems like. As Shane Sullivan will be up the bat here for the Green Wave. Already had 2 outs, but that double could put that lead in danger, at least for a little bit.
We gotta hit a tie check after this.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
I just looked down and was like, oh, I haven't. There's a good story with this tie, too.
Absolutely.
Well, you're gonna be mean to me.
It looked like a cone head, I'm sorry.
So you hit him in the head?
No.
Justin, he abused me.
Anyways, here comes the pitch from Nicholson. That's going to be a ball, and they're going to get a steal off of it. Abington gets all the way to third.
Oi. Napoleon.
But Nicholson here. Now you feel good with the jacket because it's getting a little chilly,
Yeah, the
little
jacket's,
brisk, for lack of a better word.
You're still cold? Lucas is freezing.
You need to get a suit jacket like us.
Yeah, I know. Man, this
I'm not no rich boy. I can't afford it.
Savers.
Oh, come on. This suit jacket was $40.
I got
Here
a
comes
Savers.
Nicholson.
I got it for like 15.
And that's going to be another ball. Nicholson trying desperately to get out of this inning unscathed. Get to the bottom of the 5th. With still being a 4-1 deficit. That's going to be a high fly ball. Potential to be caught. And Colin Rao will make the catch. 3 outs. Will be in the middle of the 5th inning. Rockland still having the 4-1 lead. And we'll get the camera on us real quick because it is time for the famous DJ Rocker from Rockland. Tie check.
Before we get to that, I want to say that might have been the play of the game right there. So far, that might have been the play of the game.
Yeah,
All right.
shout out Colin Round.
But before we get to that, if you can see, this is a Three Stooges tie, and they're golfing. And I actually got, wow, this is not very good today. I got to take off the tie clip. All right. This is a Three Stooges tie, and they're golfing. And I got this from our producer, Seth Rzuski. And he was like, hey, you want a Three Stooges tie? I was like, yeah, Three Stooges tie. And I get it, and there's multiple chocolate stains on it. And he's not a big chocolate guy. He doesn't eat a lot of chocolate. So I was able to wash it and get the chocolate out.
So I didn't know he was a big chocolate guy.
Well, I don't know. I've never seen him eat chocolate.
Maybe it's in secret whenever he does it. So, well, depending on what's your favorite type of chocolate?
Oh, maybe a peanut butter cup. You know?
Ooh, you can't go wrong with a peanut butter cup.
No.
I'm a big fan of white chocolate myself.
Oh wow, that's a hot take.
Really?
I like, but if we're going just like straight up chocolate, I'm more of a dark chocolate guy.
That's completely fair. I mean, I will say, not a big dark chocolate guy.
Really?
I don't.
Well, I see where you.
It's kind of like that and black licorice. Like I don't understand.
I hate black licorice.
Like those two are one of the same for me because I don't understand how people like those.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna like go. I don't care at the end of the day. But
yeah, no.
shout out our dark chocolate lovers.
Hi, Seth. You love chocolate? Seth loves chocolate.
Breaking
I didn't know you were a
news.
big chocolate guy.
Now batting, number 9.
Didn't know he was a big chocolate guy, but now we do.
Yeah,
Hey, you learn something new every day.
LaRocco.
Cooper LaRocco will be up to bat here for the Bulldogs. Bottom of the 5th. As the waning innings are here for this game. 3 more to go. 2.5 for being specific. That's a high fly ball.
Whoa.
Over to the right side. Can they make the grab? No!
I heard him go. Ugh. He hit the ground and went. Ooh. Which I mean, I would probably make a worse noise. What would be your ground noise? I think I'd hear. Oh.
I think that's just the perfect noise what you just said. So sounds like a sea lion trying to communicate.
That's our new WRPS reel. We're gonna hit the sea lion.
And just that noise over and over. Unbelievable. Cooper LaRocco still up to bat. And that's going to be a line drive down the middle. Line drive down Main Street, and he gets a single.
Now batting, number 2, the pitcher, Braden Nicholson.
Braden Nicholson up to bat here. See what happens here. Runner on first, Cooper LaRocco. Braden Nicholson will try and generate a little more offense for the Bulldogs, trying to make this lead a little more comfortable. 3-run lead is definitely a good one, but definitely look to increase it as we're in the waning innings of this game. Cooper LaRocco on first. And trying to go for the swing, but that's going to be a foul tip.
And that definitely hit the stadium.
Definitely. Going for the swing. This time it's going to be over the stadium. A lot of foul tips here by the Bulldogs. Swing. It's going to be another swing. Now we'll hit the stadium, but we did have it over the stadium. DJ Rocker from Rockland.
Sponsored by Webster Timberlanes?
Yes.
Wow. Did the graphic hit?
Yeah.
Oh, where was I? Was I talking to Seth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you were talking with Ryan.
He hit the graphic while talking to me?
Yeah. He is a very professional.
Wow, he's just that good.
And line drive up the middle. Can they get the double play off it? Yes, they can. A double play for Abington. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th.
You know, it's getting to that point in the game where they really gotta lock in here, and I think Abington is locking in, and I think Rockland is being a little fried, as Ryan said.
Yeah, and I mean, it just feels like overall, Jake Levy at the bat, by the way. It just feels like, in general, the offense is definitely slowed down for both these teams. They're focusing more on the defensive side, but both pitchers starting to. It's so interesting because if you look at someone like Ben Tracy, now he's getting comfortable and Nicholson's getting uncomfortable.
Right.
And sort of see a little shift there in the latter half of this game. Jake Levy will look to try and have the Bulldogs survive for one more at-bat. Try and get on base for the Bulldogs. And try to swing for it.
Is that it?
No, 2 strikes.
2 strikes. Okay. I saw them running in. I wasn't sure. I can't see this side. Oh.
And trying to go for the swing there, but that one is over the stadium.
Sponsored by Webster Timberlanes.
Now here comes the pitch here. Jake Levy down the left sideline. Can they make the grab? No, they can't. Levy will get to first base.
Now batting, number 12, the left fielder, Caleb Wallow.
Caleb Wallow will be up to bat here. DJ Rocco, a man of many hats. Cameraman, commentator, producer,
Engineer.
Look
at that, yeah.
What can you not do?
A Stone Cold Steve Austin impression.
That is true.
Can't do that.
And they're going to go for the steal here. Jake Levy takes advantage of it.
Bench was happy with that one.
He stole a base. What? He stole another base. What?
Short base, what?
He sounds like a... Not the best Stone Cold impression.
Not the best.
But better than mine.
I try.
Go for the pitch here, and that's going to be over the middle. Can they get there in time? No, they can't.
Run.
Jake Levy gets signaled to stay at third. Runners on first and third, thanks to Caleb Wallow.
2 outs, Rockland up
Batting,
4-1.
number 4, the center fielder, Griffin.
Feels like we've been
Woodward.
saying, having some deja vu. We've been saying that score a lot. We've seen
Yeah,
it.
we haven't seen
a lot of offense.
Now that we said that, it's we're about to see a home run here.
A Griffin Woodward home run would feed generations.
That would be crazy, yeah.
We'll see what happens here. Keeping Ben Tracy on the mound here for the Green Wave. He's been able to control the ball after a shaky start. Pitch here from Tracy, a little over to the right side. Trying to work the count here. Trying really hard to get that third strikeout.
1, 2.
And not the third one. Trying to get the third strikeout, that time on Caleb Wallow. He's thrown a lot of times towards that first base. Try and catch him off guard. They haven't been able to. And going for the swing is Griffin Woodward. Is going to be a high fly ball. Can they make the grab? Yes, they can. And Abington will keep this as a 4-1 deficit going into the 6th inning. And, I mean, we can talk about the jersey matchup. We've been seeing plenty of it today. I mean, what are your thoughts on the Abington Green Wave jerseys?
I'm not a huge fan of, like, all green jerseys. I do like the white sleeves. I think if it was reversed, like my Kenny Powers Charos jersey, I think that would look pretty nice. But I got a jersey question. Not necessarily jersey, but an outfit question. How strange would it be if in football the coaches wore the same pants as the players? Because the coaches always wear the same pants as the baseball players. So why don't the football coaches wear and I want to see, that means basketball coaches wearing like the shorts. That's, you gotta keep it congruent.
I mean, might as well have them play as well. Like, just go the full 9 yards. I mean, I will say, as someone who did play football, wearing pads is not the most comfortable thing in the world. It definitely takes some time to get used to, and obviously doing it for, I think, 10, 12 years.
Wow. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's definitely not the most comfortable thing to be wearing, but
Now, while we have another second, you want to do the quick mascot matchup?
absolutely.
Because we have a blade of grass or a field of grass versus a bulldog.
How would that work?
I've seen some dogs
you're-
tear up some grass.
You're our mascot matchup analyst. What do you
It's
think?
me. I'm the analyst. That's going to be my new banner down there. I think a bulldog would. I don't think grass has any attack to it. Unless it's the dried piece of grass that somehow gets up here in your eye or something like that.
That could be
But,
dangerous.
yeah. Much like the bees or the other thing, the fly.
Like Nick Cage.
Yeah.
Anything but the bees. But obviously with
Big
that
Nick Cage fan. Are you a big Nick Cage fan?
Yes.
He's great.
Now
There
batting,
hasn't been a movie
number
genre he has not
11,
started.
The center fielder,
Yeah.
Ryan Solomini.
Ryan Solomini will be up there for the Green Wave. 6th inning of 7 here as 2 more innings left here in this game. Rockland looking to try and hold on to this 4-1 lead. Swing and a miss for the first strike. Keeping Nicholson out there. Ball there, so it's going to be a 1-2 count. Nicholson adjusting some of that gear on his pitching arm, making sure nothing's out of the ordinary. Another ball there, so 2-2 count. And both pitchers that started the game are still out there, giving them all the run in the world. See if they can continue and capitalize off it. Nicholson. And that swing will be over the stadium.
Sponsored by Webster Timberlanes. Onto the street.
Yeah,
Onto the street. Are
I
they going
think-
to send someone to go get that?
I think it went all the way to the rail trail.
Is that the rail trail over there?
It went past it. If you go past that little green area.
Oh, yeah. No, it just missed the rail trail.
And that's going to be a strikeout there for the Bulldogs.
Sponsored by South Hingham Veterinary Services.
Now
You like my
batting,
chicken scratch writing when it comes to like reading that?
No, it was upside down.
Ah,
Your handwriting's better than mine.
that's not saying a lot.
I mean, my handwriting is pretty bad.
I used to know cursive a lot. But,
Really?
But it's kind of like knowing Spanish. I kind of stopped doing it and then got a little rusty at it.
We should do a whole inning in Spanish.
I could not do that. I could absolutely not do that. And I don't think the viewers would want that either.
I think everyone would want that. What about our Spanish viewers? They would love it.
As we see a swing there over to the right side, but that'll be foul.
Next to the stadium. Next to the stadium.
Maybe we get a pull up in the off season. See if they'd want that. I assume no, but that's just me.
I can count to 11.
Ah,
Look at that, yeah. And I know how to say and.
swing there, line drive. Can they make the grab? They can. Can they get it out at first? Yes, they can. A fantastic throw there from Hayden Hatch.
2 outs, top of the 6th. Rockland up 4-1.
Now batting, number 3, the catcher, Sean Duggan.
Rockland 4 outs away from winning this rivalry game against Abington. And they're going to have Nicholson try and bring him to glory. That's going to be a foul ball down the left sideline. Or foul line, as they called it here. That's going to be a ball. We mentioned Maddie Leo Cavano, usually the first baseman. I guess she's on ball duty. So
Yeah.
This is one of her off days.
Not grabbing the one on the rail trail, though.
That's a little too far.
I'll go get it. I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
okay. We'll be right back. And that's going to be a deep hit over to center field. Can they make the grab? Yes, they can!
Nice.
Over his head, Koopa LaRucco continues to amaze for Rockland, no matter the sport. And they will go into the bottom of the 6th inning, still 4-1. And unbelievable. You talk about plays of the day.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Absolutely the play of the day, Koopa LaRucco. I mean, we've seen it in hockey as well. He just continues to be an athletic freak, and wherever he goes after the season, he's going to be a fantastic sports person there.
Yeah, for sure. I think that kind of showed a bit of Rockland redeeming themselves there, coming back a little bit. I thought that was pretty good. And now we're in the bottom of the 6th. This is the time of the game where you got to kind of start locking in, like I said last whatever it was. But Rockland, maybe they heard me. Maybe they got the stream going down there, and I just touched Lucas's arm. I had no idea.
Yeah.
I was like, what's
He
there?
was very close. But now I think it's time to bring up the freezing factor.
Well, the freezing factor.
What do you think the freezing factor has been for Abington? And then give me the one for Rockland.
I think Abington has had a lot of grounders. I think the grounders, it works a lot of times, but also there's a lot of times it doesn't work. I think they got to kind of hone in on getting it. Just go for the home run, maybe? I don't know.
Go for the line drives. Just try and go for it. Just
Yeah.
wherever the
Just don't,
defenders aren't.
Yeah, just don't get to other people. You
Yeah.
don't want to.
But what for Rockland would be the freezing factor?
I'll let you handle that one.
I would probably say just the lack of offense. Because they have been really, really good on the defensive side.
Yeah.
But after that first inning where they had those 4 runs, but thanks to the errors from Abington, it's kind of been an even game, and I would argue that the field's sort of been tilted in Abington's favor a little bit. So if they can just have a good defensive outing here, Abington will only have one more chance in the top of the 7th to try and tie this game and try and send it to extra innings. But, I mean, we'll see what happens here. I mean, it should be a fun game nonetheless. It's been a pretty good defensive battle.
Yeah, for sure. Weather's not too bad right now. Now that I said that, it's going to be 50-mile-per-hour winds. But
Like
yeah.
always?
Yeah, like per usual.
Only in this area, too. It's probably completely nice and calm down there.
Yeah.
A lot of fans here today.
Yeah, this is a good amount of people here today.
A lot of cars here. A lot of people from Abington as well.
Yeah, a lot of cars that are able to be hit by a ball.
Absolutely. But I mean, also just in general, you see the uptick of fans whenever it is Rockland Abington because it is that rivalry and because as Aiden Hatch will be out there, but just because of that rivalry, what a throw there from the Abington outfielder. Just, oh my goodness, that went all the way to his bench. That was the center fielder who threw that. Unbelievable.
Oh, is that? I think that was the guy that fell.
Oh, Mr. Ooh.
Yeah, Mr. Ooh. Shout out to him.
I mean, there's been a lot of defensive efforts that have been really impressive. I mean, we
Yeah,
had Colin Rao, Koopa LaRucco, number 9, who would be Colin Henry.
Colin Henry, a lot of Collins.
Yeah, a lot of Collins. And what a hit there. That's going to be a deep shot over to center field. Pop fly, and they'll make the easy grab. I was saying, Ryan Solomini is the guy who center field. He's got a cannon of an arm.
Pretty solid, yeah.
He had a throw in between the innings while we were talking. Went from where he's standing right now all the way to the Abington bench.
Wow.
Like without touching the ground.
Now, if only he could hit that good.
Absolutely. And that's going to be a ball there. Apologies for the sniffles if you heard that, because pollen is just the worst, especially for me. Allergies.
Do you take allergy medicine?
I do.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes it more hurts me than helps me, so I kind of
Really?
just deal with the allergies. It's starting to we're in the, for lack of better words, the bulldog days of spring. So we're getting close to summer. Should be a lot of fun.
A little low there.
Bottom of the 6th. This is really the last time the Bulldogs can get some insurance runs. That is a fantastic hit down the right side. All the way to the wall. He's getting signaled over to second, and he's going to stay it there.
A little bit further, we might have hit Bika. That would have been good.
I mean, that would have been a home run, too.
Yeah, well, that would have been good.
As Ty Porter would
I think he could catch it, though.
Second. I feel like...
Unless he wasn't looking, and then that would be bad.
I feel like Bika was definitely a fantastic athlete when he was in high school. I feel like he definitely was.
Baseman, Dustin Air.
So Ty Porter gets replaced at second, the pinch hitter. Dustin Ayer going to be up to bat. Like we said, 1 out already, but they're looking to get some insurance runs here before Abington gets up for the last time, potentially, and that's a fantastic hit there.
Go, go, go,
and it looks
go,
like
go.
Ty Porter is going to go all the way home and think about it, but decides to go back to third. Just the outfielders for Abington, they have cannons of arms.
Yeah.
And they've been able to shut down any extra offensive opportunities that Rockland's been able to try and get, but Austin Daly.
That just shows you how good the pitcher is.
Yeah.
If those guys are on the outfield.
You see a pitcher actually warming up for Abington. So we could see a pitching change if we get to the bottom of the 7th, and that's going to be another hit down the left side. A run will score. Can they get 2? No, but they get over to third. Second and third. That's going to be a single RBI double for the Bulldogs.
Sponsored by Searchlight Senior Services.
Now batting, number 9, the right fielder, Cooper LaRocco.
Cooper LaRocco made the fantastic grab in the outfield earlier in the inning, and he will look to try and contribute some offense.
It's now 5-1.
And hit there, and that will be over the stadium.
Sponsored by Webster Timberlands. Where did that? I didn't even see where that one went.
You know what? Into the void.
Okay.
It went into the back rooms.
Stadium backrooms.
New back rooms movie coming out?
Yeah, yeah. You're gonna go see that one?
Absolutely.
Looks pretty interesting.
I was a big fan of the YouTube series, so.
Yeah, yeah.
Abington trying to keep this at a 5-1 game. Swing and a miss, and that's actually going to be a foul tip. Can they get the out? No, they can't! The steal, and that's another RBI for the Bulldogs.
Sponsored by Searchlight Senior Services, and I believe our scoreboard is 1 run off here.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. Shout out to the
6
scoreboard person today.
6-1. There, our scoreboard person is Miss Walsh.
Miss Walsh, shout out to Miss Walsh. You ever run the scoreboard?
I have not, but I've always wanted to.
Yeah, it seems fun.
Oh, and that's going to be another grounder. What a grab there from the pitcher. That'll be the second out. Went right into Ben Tracy's hands. I remember the Cohasset player from last season.
Was it the first game?
Yeah,
that was
when,
crazy.
when he grabbed it in front of his face, and then I had a voice crack because I was so amazed by the play.
Number 2.
Still the greatest play we've ever had when it comes to our
Yeah.
baseball broadcast.
That was one of the first hits, too.
Brandon Nicholson, a hit over to center, right down Main Street. Falls into the glove of the center fielder, and that is another RBI for the Bulldogs.
Sponsored by Searchlight Senior Services, 7-1
Now batting,
Rockland.
number 24.
Bulldogs are starting to run away with it.
Jake Levy.
Jake Levy now up to bat.
This is the bottom of the 6th inning. 2 outs here. We'll see what else Rockland does.
And we have a new pitcher coming in
Ooh.
for the Green Wave. Ben Tracy tried his hardest to try and keep the Green Wave in this game. And we will have the pitching change here. If I'm not mistaken, that is Colin Boyle. Will be replacing there, number 13. Actually, Colin Boyle's not even on this varsity roster sheet.
Wow.
So we don't know who this is. Mystery pitcher.
Mystery player. Mystery player.
But while we have a moment, while they're warming up, DJ Rocco from Rockland, this is the perfect time to Where can we find you?
Oh, you can find me on Instagram and YouTube at DJ Rocco from Rockland, and also Twitter/X at DJ Rocco Rockland. I got the Polly Walnuts going on. And you can buy some merch, link in bio, all those stuff. And Justin, where can they find you?
Find me at Justin Bowman 00 on Instagram and TikTok, and at Justin Bowman Official on YouTube. Like we said before, Seth Rzuski, our producer, was able to be on Behind the Mic this last episode. We talked about the high school broadcasting future just across the nation. WRPS Rockland, what it's like to be a producer. And, it was a great conversation. He gave me bread.
Wow.
He
Bread.
gave me garlic bread, actually.
That's amazing. And
Yeah.
Another quick plug here. Do you have any more interviews coming out?
I do. This
When's your
Wednesday.
tomorrow.
Yes.
You have one coming out tomorrow? My next radio show is May 22nd with Keith DeStutter, who also has a show at WRPS. So that's from 11 to 12. That'll be a fun show.
And then
Keith's great.
And then 8 a.m. for mine, Behind the Mic, tomorrow at 8 a.m. So make sure you tune in for that. As always.
We'll get shot back on the field here, the baseball field, also the football field, and no soccer.
This could be the soccer field. Is it long enough?
I'm not exactly sure on the dimensions of a soccer field.
Usually they do it at the Bicentennial track, so. I don't know if they've changed
I think they
that.
do it back there. I think they do it at the other.
Is that the official place where they do it
I
now?
believe so. I could be wrong, but I'm not entirely sure.
Back in my day, they did it at the Bicentennial track, so.
Ah, yeah.
Back in 1397, so. And the pitch here. They're just trying to get one out and try and make it at least a 6-run deficit and not worse. They can let me at the bat, but a great offensive showing for the Bulldogs. Finally breaking through, having those 3 runs scored. And try to go for the foul tip. That'll be a strike. In the pitch here.
More importantly, Bika is on the move.
Currently going.
Is he going into the gym? The back gym?
No, he's just standing there.
Oh, okay.
Is our new segment, Bika Watch? And that's a hit. And that'll be over the stadium.
Oh, bounced off the stadium, sponsored by Webster Timberlane.
Funny enough, if you actually pan over to that right side, you can actually see the moon right above it. Perfect little shot there.
Oh, yeah, Lucas, can you get the moon? The moon? The moon.
See a little moon shot there.
Getting a little moon shot. Ryan, can we get a shot in the moon?
See a pitch here. And they're going to go for the steal. And there it looks like they're going to get it. No, they say he's out. Unbelievable.
Ump was proud of that one. You see that?
They get him.
Wow.
An unbelievable steal attempt there from Rockland, but Abington stops it, and now Abington knows what they need. They need 6 runs to tie or 7 runs to take the lead going into the bottom of the 7th to make this a close game. But, I mean, overall, fantastic game nonetheless, especially from the Bulldogs finally breaking through offensively.
Yeah, they were in a sort of a trench there for most of the game. They had that really good start, and then they came back up. That's our new. We got boost and
Yeah.
So there's a new sound effect today.
Yeah, a little bit. It's a nice little roller coaster, going up and down. But you got to give it to Braden Nicholson. Even with some controversy, even with some hits, he's able to calm himself. The infield, we have to give credit to just the entire defense. They have been absolutely amazing this game.
Whole team has been pretty good. You got the grabber Hayden Hatch out there making a few good plays.
Yeah, Cooper LaRucco, we talked about the arm strength of the outfielders as well. Cooper LaRucco just threw from the right foul pole all the way to the left fielder. So
wow.
he's a very surprising athlete. As we see our producer Ryan
technical director.
Technical
Ryan,
director?
are you the technical director? He doesn't know.
I don't know for sure,
he
but
doesn't know. Tommy, you're going on after. Oh, okay. You're just popping out of the hole.
It's Welchog Day. He just popped out of the hole. There's 6 more weeks of winter.
Batting. Number 12.
Listen, I've had enough of
The
winter. I'm
pitcher,
gonna be
Ben
honest.
Tracy.
I'm starting to become an old man when it comes to get this snow off my lawn and stuff like that. We had plenty of snow this past winter.
For sure.
Finally happy it's spring at least.
Yeah, we're getting a little. We had like 2 days that were at 65 and it was like sweet, and then it just dipped down to like.
And then it was like 70 one day or something like that.
Yeah. That wasn't fun. I didn't like that one.
I like that.
I like 64, 65 is perfect.
That's like perfect room temperature.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss there. Derek O'Neill now getting a shot there, the outfielder.
Ah.
Not usually in the lineup, but they're looking to just try and generate some offense. And that's going to be a strikeout for the Bulldogs.
Sponsored by South Hingham Veterinary Services. There we go. We got it. We're so back.
2 outs is all the Bulldogs need to win this game and be 2-0 in the last 2 games when it comes to Rockland versus Abington.
Or they need 4. They either need 4 RBIs.
And
that's
hit
not going to happen.
over to the
They're
right
gonna
side.
miss.
Going to get the throw off, and they do.
One more out. Rockland takes it home. 7-1. Top of the 7th inning. 2 outs.
All they need is one more run, or one more out, my apologies, and then they will be able to call themselves victors for 2 games in a row for Abington.
Now batting, number 9, the third baseman, Colin Henry.
Colin Henry back to the batting order, but a sneaky good hitter. He's the last line of defense to try and keep Abington on the field and in this game. Ray Nicholson looking to end this on a high note. And that's a swing and a drive going to the right side, and that ball is caught. Who else but Caleb Wallow in the fantastic outfield for the Bulldogs.
Tommy is doing backflips.
And that will do it here for this game. Your final, Rockland 7, Abington 1. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, the post-game show with me and Tommy, the Stat Source Rex. This has been WRPS Rockland. Hey, there we go. Now we have audio. Welcome to the post-game show. Justin Bowman, Tommy Welch, Stats. What do we got for us?
Abington, the starter, they got 84. The final pitcher of the day for Abington wrapped up with 5, so 89 total pitches for Abington today. For Rockland, 79 for Braden Nicholson. Rockland out-hitting Abington 17-6. It was just by that. Braden Nicholson getting 9 strikeouts today. Abington getting only 6 strikeouts, so they matched their hits. That's a positive.
Yeah, and I mean, what were your overall thoughts on the game, man? It feels like they had that good offensive start. They sort of had that little bit of a plateau, but then they really came through in the 6th inning.
I felt that they did a very, very good job. You know, it was just, they just had to do what they needed to do to get the job done, and I think they did that today.
Absolutely. And any final thoughts going into our next game?
No, but yeah, and also don't forget, coming out to the Arts Festival tomorrow, where you can stop by the WRPS booth. We'll get some DJ Tommy promotional items.
With that being said, that will do it here. Your final, Rockland 7, Abington Green Wave 1. Welcome this for Justin Bowman and Tommy Welch. Thank you for tuning in. This has been WRPS Rockland live on local programming and YouTube. We will see you guys next time.
how's it going? DJ Rocco from Rockland here. And make sure you go check out our sponsors, Searchlight Senior Services, South Hingham Veterinary Services, and Webster Timber Lanes. I'm DJ Rocco from Rockland, and this was Rockland versus Abington Baseball on WRPS Rockland.